What's going on, people? Myke C-Town here with our episode of Records and Ramblings. Before we get into the records, let's do a little bit of rambling. First, quick shout out to R from Forgotten Woods for this killer swag that he sent me, including this shirt. The rest of the stuff that he sent I'm going to show in my next video, but if you don't know Forgotten Woods, you're seriously fucking up, man. Classic Norwegian black metal. Look them up immediately. Next, I'm late as fuck, but my man Damon from Dank Buzz and Black Metal, he's back doing videos, which is killer. I love this guy's stuff, man. He's such a fun personality, and it was a bummer to see him go, but I am glad that he's back. Speaking of people that are back, one of my favorite YouTube personalities, Goro Stern, he's also back, man. I know he had some life shit that happened that required him to take a break, which I totally understand, but I'm happy to see him and his positivity and his big smiling face back on the screen. So yeah, and lastly, one of my buddies, one of my real life buddies, Justin Stubbs, he's finally started making videos, man. I knew he was gonna do it eventually because he kept talking about it, but I'm stoked that he's finally getting into it. I think he's already 5 or 6 videos deep. But yeah, I've known this fool for like 20 years or something stupid like that. And outside of being a rad guy, he's a wealth of musical knowledge, man, and he's got a gang of stories. So I'm sure a lot of you guys are going to love his videos. So links for everybody will be down there in the description section. Alright, that's it. Let's talk about some records. Speaking of Justin, I may as well go ahead and show one of his bands. This is Father Befouled with Desolate Gods. Yeah, I've shown Father Befouled stuff before. But they're dirty, ugly, cavernous death metal. And yeah, this record actually ended up being on my best of the year list from last year. If you're into stuff like Incantation, Antediluvian, Portal, etc., I really think you would love Father Befouled. I got this from Dark Descent pretty cheap. Comes with this nice printed insert here. And I had to take the vinyl all the way out because it's fucking gorgeous, man. A lot of bands do the kind of Incantation style of death metal, but to be honest, I find Father Befouled to be one of the more interesting bands doing it. But yeah, if you're going to listen to this album and you haven't yet, check out the title track, Desolate Gods. It's actually my favorite on the album. And since today is International Women's Day, I figured I'd show a record by a woman, and this is the first one that came to mind. This is Lana Del Rey, Ultraviolence. I'm not a huge obsessive of Lana Del Rey, but I do like her a whole lot. But this is the album where I actually really started to enjoy her, because she kind of ditched the kind of hip-hop sound that she had on her previous album, which I wasn't a fan of, even though a lot of people seemed to love it. But on this album, she dove way more into the dream pop kind of ocean, which she's far more suited for, in my opinion. Records on Black won't bother showing you that, but it does come with this nice printed insert here, and I love that picture of her fucking sexy ass. And while I'm talking about Lana, somehow I ended up with 2 copies of Born to Die. Don't ask me how. But if any of you guys are interested in trading something for it, let me know. The next record I'm going to show you, this is Full of Hell with Trumpeting Ecstasy. Yeah, this is one of my favorite albums of last year as well. I actually won this in a YouTube contest, but the guy never sent me the record. And after just a few excuses, I just got sick of waiting for it to come because it just wasn't going to happen. So I went ahead and just bought it. You know, and I like supporting bands that I like anyway. But yeah, Full of Hell, this is, in my opinion, their best record. At least their most realized record. It's not just a bunch of boring blast beats and lifeless riffs. In my opinion, this is detailed and brutal and unrelenting grind, but done in a very, very, very calculated manner. This is the printed booklet kind of thing here, which is nice. My copy came on this kind of baby shit green color, which I'm assuming is supposed to be gold or olive green. I don't know, but either way, I don't give a fuck what color it's on because the record's fucking sick. Oh yeah, it says gold right there. I guess I'm fucking blind. Blind with glasses, Jesus Christ. Next record I'm going to show you, this is John K. Samson with Winter Wheat. I know John K. Samson from the band Propaganda. He played bass in that band, and I believe he did some backup vocals as well. And I've loved Propagandhi since high school. I'm actually seeing them this coming up Sunday, which I am stoked because I've never seen them before. I actually didn't know that John K. Samson did indie music after he left Propagandhi until I was dating this girl who was obsessed with the Weaker Thans, who I'd also never heard of. But the Weaker Thans are fucking great, man. They're more of a late 90s kind of indie rock emo sound. Very clean, heartfelt stuff. Like, Jesus Christ, man. Listen to the song, Virtue the Cat Explains Her Departure, man. It rips your soul out. But his solo stuff is more along those lines, more mellow than anything else. Kind of, if I had to say something, kind of Bright Eyes-ish meets Promise Ring. If that helps. It may be a really bad description. But either way, I think this stuff is great. I know he has, I believe, a record before this one that I do not have, but I will be picking up. Records are on black, won't bother showing you that. But yeah, if you like that kind of vintage, acoustic-ish emo sound, make sure you give John K. Samson's stuff a listen. And the last record I'm going to show in this edition of Records and Ramblings, this is Torrent, Between the Stones. So this is a record I haven't seen anybody else show on the YouTubes. So I'm not sure how many people even know about it or like it. I don't know. But this is a black metal side project with Akhenaten of Judas Iscariot and Ash from Nargaroth. It also had a guy named Cryptic Winter who was in a shit ton of bands, but none that I actually actively listened to. But this is nothing groundbreaking or anything like that. It's just fast, raw, kind of straightforward black metal. But it's still great. Records on black, won't bother showing you that, but it does come with this nice printed insert here with lyrics, which the lyrics are kind of stupid, but what do you expect from Ash, right? He's a kind of a jokester. Hold on, you gotta hear this. This is on Fucked by Death. I had a blowjob at my gun while my tears of hatred run. I'm so sick of human scum. My longing grows, my gun will come. Jesus Christ. So fucking stupid. But the beauty of black metal is 9 times out of 10 you cannot understand what the fuck they're saying, so it really, really doesn't matter. This is of course out of print at this point, but you could probably still get a decently priced copy if you really want one. Well, I lied. That was not the last record. I actually edited this down and it ended up being super short, like 8 minutes. You know, and I like to keep these around 10, so I figured I'd go ahead and add in another record right fast. So the actual last record of this Records and Ramblings is Desert Dances and Serpent Sermons. I'm actually surprised I haven't shown this yet. I could have sworn I did, but you know how it goes with old man memory. But I've had this for a while. This is a Black Twilight Circle comp. Valan, Shaitan, Arisminda, and Calathon. And I have to say, the Valan song is absolutely my favorite song on this this comp here. It doesn't sound like typical Valan. Like, of course, you can still tell it's them because they have that kind of signature guitar work, but there's something a little bit different with this song. I don't know what it is, but it's fucking great, man. The Shaitan and the Arisminda songs are pretty standard songs for those guys, but both songs are awesome, super awesome. The Calathon song, that was the one that I was most interested in because I've never heard of them before getting this comp, and they're really fucking good. More kind of straightforward, fast black metal. I looked into grabbing some of their other stuff, but apparently they only have cassettes, and they have like one mini CD, but yeah, if they release stuff on other formats, I will definitely pick them up. But yeah, this is a great comp. You can still get it for a decent price. Really nice vinyl here. And it comes with this really nice, thick book. This is actually such a cool picture of the Black Twilight Circle guys. But, yeah. Lots of blank page. Lots of cool stuff on the inside here. This is definitely worth picking up if you're a Black Twilight Circle fan. But that is it for this edition of Records and Ramblings. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. I will be back very soon. Yeah, as usual, thank you for living, thank you for loving, thank you for being you, and I'll see you guys next time. Alright? Peace, bitches!